Okay, so I just want to make a quick video today that'll give you a quick just walkthrough and show you where other video resources are located on our Google Classroom. So you can use these video resources, to just kind of help yourself, give yourself a little bit more guidance, and also use them as a way to just kind of like review what we talk about in class, right? I know not everything we say in class always sticks, and I think that's normal for everybody. And so I want to just show you where some of our resources are that you can access at any time, where if you feel like you're struggling or if you just need a reminder of some things, you can go to these places, watch these videos, and you can get that reminder you need. So here we go. Now every time you log into Google Classroom, we are on the Stream tab. Now this should be what yours looks like, except for I have a Grades tab because it's a teacher view. But other than that, this should be exactly what yours looks like. You should see a stream, classwork, and people. Now, the resources I want to show you are on our classwork tab. So we'll click classwork and it'll bring us to that tab. And then we don't want to go anywhere from here. You'll notice the very top thing is always classroom resources, classroom resources. So obviously we need that to load here. Come on. Perfect. But again, classroom resources at the top, and there's a whole bunch of stuff for you to be able to utilize to help yourself out, later on in the day or whatever. And so the one I want to focus on today is extra videos in practice. If you click that, here is a link down here to, a place where there are a ton of videos. So if I click that, it'll bring us to that website. Now, this website was created by our district and it was created for our book and our curriculum. So you'll see high school geometry when you get to here, and it says CCG, right? Our core connections geometry, which matches the book we use, the CCG book. And so if you scroll down a little bit on this page, you will see clickable chapters, right? So here's a chapter one, chapter two, chapter three, chapter four, and so on. So right now we are currently in chapter three, and we've covered chapter one and two as well. And so let's say you wanted videos on the information that we've been covering over the last couple weeks. Again, that is chapter three. And so if I click that, it'll open down to the two chapter three sections. And so remember, on every single one of our Google Classroom posts, I can go back to that real quick. If I come down to like today's date, which is Tuesday, November 17th, notice we are on 3.2.5, right? So chapter 3, section 2. And then I think the 5 means lesson 5. All right. And so if you wanted specifically today's stuff, you would want to go to 3.2. So I come back here, right? And there's a section 3.1 and a section 3.2. If I click section 3.2, it'll load up where those videos are. And when I start scrolling down, I will see them. Now, we've talked about SAS and AA a few times over the last couple weeks, or maybe a few hundred times. And so here is videos and practice that'll help you with those topics. There are more videos if you just keep scrolling down. So similarity and flowchart practices, including a worksheet and a key for that. And then there's just more if you keep going, right? There's a whole bunch. And so I can even go back. Actually, that would be this tab here, right? And that's just in chapter 3, section 3.2. But if you were to go to chapter 2, for instance, and let's say we pick this section just 2.1, right? That'll load up. And when we scroll down, you will see a bunch of angle words we've talked about before: complementary, supplementary, and vertical angles. You will also see, right, 2.1.1 and 2.1.2 and so on. Those are going to be the lessons that match with what we posted on Google Classroom. If you keep going, you'll see parallel lines with a transversal going through it, and so on and so forth. And so, again, what I really want to focus on here is that there are videos for everybody to use, and there's actually pretty much one video per lesson. And so you could look at a video every single day if you would want to. And so just to remind you of where that is, I'll go back to Google Classroom. When you get to the classwork tab, we go to extra videos in practice. We click that link, and that link brings you to this page right here. If you just scroll down a little bit, you will see all of our chapters. Pick our chapter, pick our lesson, whatever you're interested in, right? Maybe we go 3.1 this time, and then that loads up, and there are videos pretty much for every single thing we are doing. and you can use these at absolutely any time, and most of them are pretty short. So I hope this is helpful for you. Thank you very much. Have a great day.